live, and of course I'm driving. Welcome in, welcome WCIA Network. I'm driving and paying attention this time. I am coming on to just announce that I have started a second channel. You'll find it, the little link, and it's called Soul Frequencies. Hi. And the channel is going to have speakers, and we're going to be discussing the frequencies that are out in the universe and how the soul, your spirit, your internal self is affected. And I'm also going to be giving readings and tell you about the universe, how I see it. Hi, I'm Bernie, and of course everything falls under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. It's just my philosophy, and nothing's factual. It's for entertainment purposes and educational, and I think it's going to be amazing. So as you're listening, I would love you guys to subscribe to the channel. My first goal for 2025, I need to get 1,000 subscribers to subscribe over there so I can put perks and all of the other fun stuff. Hi BC. Happy New Year, you guys. So it will be a really cool channel. I will keep this channel the same as it's always been. And anytime I bring on speakers, they're mostly going to be speakers that have gone through sex trafficking, that are survivors, and getting their internal reads, feeling their soul, and really listening to those that went through sex trafficking and are survivors. So that's going to be a big part of my second channel, and it's going to be a podcast, so it's going to be both. Anyways, there's a lot going on out there, right? The world is angry, and I think that spreading a little bit of high frequency and making a channel that really just focuses on lifting energy levels, So I have a way that I'm going to be presenting it. It's going to be really cool. It's going to be quite awesome. So make sure to subscribe over there. Okay? The children. What's happening in 2025? The children, for me, they have told me their story. They have expressed their story. They have shown me information that is so priceless. Oh, here comes ambulance, has to come through. Hold on. It's behind me. I have to stop. Okay. So the information that they've given us thus far, it's priceless. I've taken that information and I've placed it within an incredible documentary, right? People are so rude. Road rage. And I've made my script. Right now it's 26 pages. I have submitted it to a couple different groups, and we'll see what happens. I read a couple pages of it yesterday in yesterday's live. It's taking what the children have express to us and put it down on paper. Summer Moon Wells is the main character. I have a Michael Vaughn in there. I have an Ava, because an Ava kept coming up in my a couple lives ago. I'm like, who's Eva? Ava. I don't know who she is yet. We're going to keep doing readings on who this person is. The name just came through while I was on my live, and I've never had that name before. So I found a space for her. No, you don't have to pay anything. You just have to just go and subscribe. Yeah, the link is right in, I think it's on my front page on my description. I think it should be right in the front page. Anyways, Summer Moon Wells is the main character that is leading the people to justice and leading the people out from underneath the tunnels. I have a Julia, of course, because Julia was another spirit that was presented to me, so she is in the documentary. I have a Jody Sue Brown is part of this documentary. Don Wells and Candace Wells is part of the documentary. We have a group like a Benny Keys, and I have like a Benny Keys in there that's grouped together with an Ernie Shell, and I have a group that's grouped together like a Dolly Vision with, Molly Golightly, Bullhorn Betty, Chronicles of Olivia, J is for Justice, Tiffany Marie. Like, I have a whole group like that. So in the documentary that is going to be a short film, I have grouped what the children call their story, right? And brings justice, because if you see, for the last, since 2021, I have been giving you readings and giving you the children's story. Their story's not changing. The details will not change. They're staying the same. So going into 2025, I realize that I have to bring something to another level, right? This is my iced coffee with protein. So good. So I have to bring it to another level. And doing that, I realize that I have to have another channel that separates high frequency conversations, that I believe there's going to be so many more people that can relate, because I am not going to be bringing in particular conversation that I have here is going to stay here. And the conversations that are going to be over at the other channel are going to be very, very similar. It's going to be about high frequency, how your soul, it's always there for all of us, but people are ignoring it, and they're getting distracted by all of the shit and the muck and the dirt that is clouding the universe, right? And that's why we are where we are. And no one, I see, there aren't many people that are allowing themselves to rise up, because they aren't paying attention to themselves. They're not paying attention to their frequencies that are trying to get out and express themselves. They're using AI, they're using deep fakes. They're not using their own internal abilities, if you know what I mean. It's being swept away. Your internal soul needs to express itself and live life and see things, and it's not happening, So as far as the children and the documentary, I'm going to keep, obviously this channel is ginormous. I'm going to keep trying to bring justice to the kids, and I'm going to do it. That's the main goal for both channels. But I need to have something on paper that can be presented to a higher group, that can bring it on a platform that others will see. Because obviously the views aren't great, but I'm not stopping. The views aren't going to stop me, right? It doesn't matter, because it just takes a few of us to keep sprinkling the information on the children, which brings justice on the children, for the children. So as you see, I am headed into the hospital here. So you guys, thank you just all for building this channel with me and subscribing and listening and having an open mind. It's not easy, right? And understanding that when I speak about other channels, it's never about them. And if they make it about them, I want you to question, why do you think they're making it about them? Why would they take it personally? The only reason they would take it personally is because something's going on for them with what I'm saying. There's a guilt. There's a reason they have to stick up for themselves. When someone doesn't feel a guilt and doesn't feel like, oh, whatever, it's so not true, you're an adult and you just let it go. But when someone really comes on strong to attack anyone on any channel, I'm not even talking about me, they have a need to stick up for themselves. When you're an adult and you've gone through shit, you're like, whatever. But the people that are creating drama about the missing children and about information really, really look deeper into their souls and see what's happening. Look deeper into why. And look at them and don't take on who they are. Don't take it on. Take a step back and be like, why am I reacting this way? What's going on? It's the only way that I believe this world is going to get any better, is just raising yourself up. So on that note, I am asking you guys to subscribe to my other channel. I will be doing an introduction over there in the next couple days. I'm still learning how to put it on podcasts and stuff like that. And I have another person that's helping me develop my channels into something a little bit more professional. So those are the great things that are going to go on in 2025. And I'm going in to see a family member right now, and this is where I spend my day. So I love you all. God bless you all for being here. Keep your spirits high. Embrace each other. Be a nice human being. Just be nice. Be a nice person. It's not really that freaking fucking complicated, right? All right, you guys. Until next time. See y'all soon.